Growing up, I would do absolutely anything to make a couple of bucks. Okay, let me rephrase that. I would come up with different ideas on how to make money at like 12. I'd be like, this lemonade makes your hair grow. Like, I would say, do whatever to make that money. Like, I have been grinding. So I'm going to take y'all through all the different business ideas I have came up with, because honestly, looking back at it, I forget. First up were the black leather necklaces with the pearl. At the time, these necklaces were like $50, $80 off Etsy, and I was like, I could literally make that. So I would go to Hobby Lobby and buy the leather, pack of pearls there, and I would make these necklaces and sell them for $30. Here is an example of the necklaces. I think I started doing this 8th grade freshman year, and they were so expensive for no reason, so I just made them. My next business I thought was pretty creative. I saw painted jackets. That was like a huge thing in high school, where you painted lips and hearts and stars on jackets. I don't really know why. I would go to thrift stores in Knoxville and buy a bunch of jean jackets, and I would paint on them. So it was honestly really cheap, and I would sell them for about like $55, $70. Here is an example of what I did. I don't know about the lips, okay? They were cool at the time, but I'm like, the way I marketed this was kind of cool. Like, I was literally a sophomore, freshman in high school, painting jackets and taking cool photos like this. Like, I was actually kind of cool. At the time, I think my account was called Hailstorms because I painted a lot of lightning bulbs, which I thought was like kind of genius. As my demand started to increase, I cannot paint all these jackets. Like, I literally could not balance school. I was like running a factory out of my house. So I thought of the genius idea of ordering patches that are glittery, because also glittery jackets and purses were also popular during this time period. A little photo shoot that I made my mom take of me of these jean jackets. Another example, I did another photo shoot with my friend from high school, and like, these jackets were so cool at the time. And then stars on pants were a big thing, and I'm like, crap, like, I can't patch like stars on pants because for some reason it just didn't work. So I was like, I need to paint them. So I would not buy the pants. Anyone who gave me a pair of their own pants that fit them, I would just paint them. And I made good money by doing this. Then tie-dye became a thing. I would order like the universal like sets off Amazon. They were so cheap, and I would tie-dye them. I actually have a YouTube video posted of my DIY of how I tie-dyed all my sets, because I had like a little strategy. Then I wanted to be different, and I took bleach, and I started buying these like vintage Nike shirts from thrift stores. I would do like Nike, Adidas, and then I would take bleach and like bleach the shirts, and they looked really cool. In high school, when you graduated, you painted your skirt, and it was really hard to do. So I started like a little side gig where I would help paint people's skirts. Okay, here's my UT skirt. I thought it was cool, and I put like little stars on it. Here's a better picture of it, and I ironed on those patches, and I was like, this is a sleigh. Then in college, I opened up an online boutique. Here's an example of one of the dresses I sold. This was in California. It's such